y'all go back and watch that original video, and if you have not been following this story, follow along with it. Now, normally I don't speak on controversial issues, but this one in particular, I'm gonna speak on it a little bit, right? So the young man in the video that who he's talking about was being bullied in school. The kids were taking his money, and this was on a consistent basis or whatever, right? Now, I don't have kids, but I have a lot of nieces and nephews. And one thing's for certain, and two things for sure. If any of my nieces or nephews, let alone my child, is getting bullied at school, getting their money taken, and I have made multiple reports of this, and I have contacted the school, contacted the teachers, and they have done absolutely nothing to stop the bully from putting their hands on my child, at some point in time, my child is going to want and need to protect themselves, right? Now, I'm not justifying what the young man did as right, but understand that as a person, what you do to people is going to come back to you, but you can't dictate how it comes back to you. Now, could the young man have went about the situation differently? Of course. But him personally, for somebody going through that type of situation, felt like that is what he needed to do in order to stop the harassment and stop the bullying. Okay? Now, to the young man who he hurt from that situation, his parents need to also take accountability, because you are not the whole victim in this situation. Why? Because your child was the one bullying. Your child was the one going to school every day, putting their hands on somebody else's child. Correct? So, both students in the situation is absolutely wrong. So, both students and their parents need to be held accountable. One, the bully that started the whole situation, and two, for the gentleman that decided to take a gun to school and shoot people. They're both wrong. So don't try to play the blame game or the victim game when both parties are victims and both parties are bullies. That's just like, it's simple. Like, don't play the victim game. And yes, this young man is fighting for his life, but understand something. Karma comes back to you, and she's coming back hard. So be prepared for what you dish out in any way, shape, form, or fashion.